Namaste friends, my name is Amit Garg. Welcome to my channel VedicAstrology. Today we'll talk about this big transit, major shift that's going to be Jupiter in Mrigashira. See, whenever Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu or Ketu, they change signs or change nakshatra, that's a big deal, a big shift in energy. So we've got to study those carefully and way in advance. We can do the remedies and things and prepare for that. So this is going to be a more than 3-month transit. Jupiter will be in Mrigashira from August 20th through November 28th. Now, a portion of that, Jupiter will actually be retrograde also. So we'll discuss that in a separate video. But it will be in the Mrigashira Nakshatra, and entirely it'll be in the Taurus portion during this initial transit in 2024. In 2025, again, Jupiter will enter Mrigashira for a portion of time, but that'll be in a different context. So for now, August 20th through November 28th, Jupiter in Mrigashira in Taurus sign. So we'll discuss all the 12 signs. Now, to give you an idea, Mrigashira, it's a very fascinating nakshatra. Brooke Shields, the big actress, the Hollywood actress, she has her moon and Venus in Mrigashira. And so as always, we'll discuss the planet first, the Jupiter. We'll discuss the nakshatra, which is Mrigashira. We'll discuss the combination, what does that mean? And then finally, we'll talk about remedies, and then we'll discuss all the 12 rising signs, specifically how how that'll impact each of the 12 rising signs. So first of all, Jupiter. Jupiter is, of course, the planet of expansion and growth. Jupiter is space, ethers. Jupiter holds everything, holds all the other 4 elements. And so Jupiter gives you blessings in whatever area, wherever it's sitting, whichever houses it rules, whichever houses it's aspecting. So we'll discuss all of that for all the 12 zodiac signs. But in general, Jupiter is spirituality, Jupiter is rituals, Jupiter is traditions, Jupiter is dharma. So all of those qualities, and then we'll see how those apply to Mrigashira. Now, Mrigashira, it's literally the word Mrigashira means the head of a deer. Okay, so that's the symbol. So we'll discuss, actually, there's a whole in the Shastra, we'll discuss the order of nakshatras, Rohini, Mrigashira, Ardra. That's very fascinating. And that gives a very key lesson for Mrigashira. Okay, and the deity is Chandra. Okay, Chandra is the deity, and head of a deer is the symbol. Now, the story, in Shastras, what we say. So first, there's Rohini. Rohini, and the story goes, or the mythology is that Brahma, of course, created everything, and Brahma got infatuated with Rohini, and so Brahma actually, it said it took form of a deer. And that is Mrigashira. So first we started with Rohini. Rohini, in fact, daughter of Brahma, right? So, but he got infatuated with his own daughter. And then Brahma took form of a deer running after Rohini. And so that is Mrigashira. And then after Mrigashira is Ardra Nakshatra, right? So Ardra is ruled by Rudra. So this infatuation, this wasn't right. This is not a good thing. So Shiva, Lord Shiva, in his fierce form, that is Rudra, he chased and cut off Brahma's 5th head. So Brahma lost his 5th head, they say, because of this whole mythology about the Rohini, then Mrigashira and Ardra. So the lesson in this nakshatra, Mrigashira, very important lesson. This may actually lead to mistakes in your relationship. So if you have important planets in Mrigashira, you may make mistakes in your relationship. So that's a very big caution. And that's this whole thing. And that shows that otherwise you may lose your head. You may lose everything if you don't correct your mistakes, especially in relationships. But other than that, so Mrigashira, the head of a deer. So it represents everything a deer stands for. A deer is very, it's a very timid animal. It's a very, very shy and very nervous and fidgety, right? So always like jumping or moving or just moving its head. So always searching. Deer is always searching for something. So Mrigashira stands for the big search. It is the big desire to find something new. And deer is very observant. It's always observing and very quick in response. Like unexpectedly, it's very fast in its response. Okay, so you never know like where it'll go. So Mrigashira is that quality. It can't sit still. It just has to move and search and find and go to the next thing. But deer is also, very sensitive and graceful and very agile. And there's like this lovely, sweet appearance quality of a deer. So that's why I mentioned Brooke Shields has her moon and Venus in Mrigashira. They're very sweet natured. They're very charming and graceful and sensitive. So those are some of the qualities. Very sweet, good looks. That's Mrigashira. So we discussed some of the lessons, but also the qualities. So now if you combine Jupiter and Mrigashira, there'll be lots and lots and lots of new opportunities because Jupiter grows everything and Mrigashira is searching for something better. So there'll be lots of expansion in opportunities. We'll see which areas for each of the 12 rising signs. Now, before that, like I mentioned here, Mrigatrishna, right? Now, Mrigashira also associated with if we see in Ramayana, Sita Mata, she was sort of this infatuated by this deer. That was Mrigatrishna, the golden deer, right? That was a disguise, but Mata Sita, she wanted that deer. So the deer ran away in the forest. That was a golden deer, came near the hut where Mata Sita was living, and she saw the deer. She couldn't catch the deer. Of course, it was very fast, and so she wanted Lord Sri Ram to get that deer. She was very adamant. She wanted that golden deer. So that's the infatuation. That's the Mrigatrishna, literally. So she wanted that deer, and so we know the whole Ramayana. So that led to the abduction of Mata Sita and all that. So that's another association, another caution. Uh, the third important thing is, see, the deer is always searching for this fragrance, this musk, smell of this musk, where it's coming from. All its life, deer is searching for the smell externally. But at the end of the life, it figures out, oh, it was all in his belly. So he goes and then smells finally the actual fragrance of musk. So realizes that all his life been searching outside, but what it was searching for is within. So that's a big lesson for Mrigashira, to know that you already have within you what you're searching for. So those are some of the themes for this major transit. More than 3 months, Jupiter will be in Mrigashira, and we'll discuss how that impacts each one of us. So the biggest remedy is exercise restraint, especially in relationships. Okay, that's the biggest one. But there'll be lots of opportunities, lots of new things, new initiatives, new opportunities this transit will give you in different areas of life, multiple areas of life. Because just see, Jupiter is ruler of 2 houses, first of all. Then it'll be sitting in some house in your chart in the sign of Taurus, and then from there it'll have a triangle aspect on Virgo and Capricorn. So those are the signs that are completely activated. So we'll discuss how that may impact, what kind of opportunities you may expect in your life, and how you can prepare. All right. So first of all, Aries rising, Aries Lagna, Aries Ascendant. And for Aries, as you can see, Jupiter is transiting through your second house. Okay, so from second house, Jupiter is um, having a trinal aspect on your sixth house and your 10th house. So that's the trikona that is being activated. And so this transit will bring, so for Aries rising, first of all, there'll be new opportunities in these 3 areas at least. That's the Artha Trikona. Okay, so for the second house, sixth house, and the 10th house, that is the Earth Trikona. Earth Trikona means the earth signs. And Artha also means resources, right? So literally, this will expand your resources, especially financial resources. And this will give you expansion in your family wealth, expansion in your job, that is a 9 to 5 job, and also expansion in your business if you have a business. And in general, this will expand all those areas. Secondly, good time for communication. See, Mrigashira is communication, and Jupiter in Mrigashira is enhanced communication, expansive communication, and this is touching your second house of speech. So excellent time for you to give speech. And you will come across as a very wise person because Jupiter, but it's also the Mrigashira. That means very sweet. So your speech will be very sweet, but again, it'll be very substantive. It'll be very like a wise person. So focus on developing your speech, giving a lot of speech and talking to people. That'll be excellent. Then also focus on your family. In general, there'll be expansion in your relationship with your family and also your food and diet. That is second house. There'll be blessings on your health. Your health will improve. All the acute diseases, the based on our shadripus that we bring upon ourselves, those will improve. Your health routine will improve. You'll do more exercise, more things for your health, and your connection with your superiors, with the government officials, with your name and fame will expand. Those areas will be very powerful. There'll be, remember, there'll be restlessness. There could be restlessness in these areas, like, oh, I'm not getting enough promotions, I'm not getting enough progress in my work or in your family wealth. So that tendency will be there. Watch the intersection. We discussed the whole mythology, why that's the case, and some remedies. So the big caution is also do not get involved in any issues. Your relationships, connection with your coworkers, connection with your business partner, people in your uh, business, and connection with your family, those may suffer a little bit if you're not cautious. But overall, you can really think of big projects, big expansion, and especially this will be all new opportunities. These are not like old projects that you're working on, but these will be fresh new opportunities in the area of family wealth, in the area of your job, in the area of your health, in the area of your career in general. So those will see the blessings. Another big theme for Aries is that Jupiter is in fact the ruler of your ninth house and your 12th house. And so that makes it an extremely powerful planet for long distance travel. And Mrigashira is the best nakshatra for travel. The whole theme in Mrigashira is searching, searching, searching. Deer is always searching, going places, looking for new things. So long distance travel is an absolutely fantastic idea for you. It'll give you expansion, it'll give you more dharma, more spirituality, more communication, connection with people, and new opportunities in foreign lands or even distant places. It'll enhance your dharma, your belief system, all of those will improve. So this is an excellent time, more than 3 months for you to explore these areas and these things that we discussed. That's for the sign of Aries. Okay. Next, we'll see the sign of Taurus. So we're talking about Taurus rising, Taurus Lagna, Taurus ascendant. So Jupiter is transiting through your Lagna, of course, the first house. And Jupiter is your 8th lord, and Jupiter is your 11th lord. And so now what's happening, the Jupiter sitting in your first house is, of course, having a trinal aspect on your 5th house and your 9th house. So this is the trine that we are working with. So first of all, Jupiter will bring new opportunities in these areas. And these will be absolutely like new, fresh ideas, fresh projects, fresh opportunities in your lap. Regarding, first of all, your first house. So overall, your health will improve. Um, you'll find new ways of staying healthy. Your personality will develop further. You'll feel more confident. Jupiter will give you better health also. Secondly, this is a period of expansion and new opportunities in your children's life, if you have kids, or in your romantic relationships. Then also, in your ninth house matters. Your dharma will expand. Your connection with your gurus will expand. New opportunities for you to do higher education. New opportunities for you to be a guru, be a guide, be this consultant and coach for other people. Also, your connection with your father will improve, or new opportunities there. So these are the areas that will flourish. Also, speculative investments, better opportunities there. Now, how you approach is, of course, grab any opportunities you get. But from your side, you can be on an intellectual quest. You can be on a spiritual quest. Be on a like a better, more communication. So initiate more communication with your children, with your gurus, with your sangha, with yourself. Initiate more, more spiritual ideas, like how you can make your connection with children spiritual, how you can make your life spiritual in general, how you can be yourself more spiritual. So you want to expand these things based on these this kind of energy, like being more intellectual, being more spiritual, being more communicative in these areas of life. And Jupiter is a money planet for you. Jupiter is the 11th lord. Of course, it's the 8th lord also. So it'll bring a lot of spirituality. You have to first of all focus on spirituality also. Very important for you for Taurus rising, because Jupiter is the 8th lord. So it wants you to go within and do some deep spiritual work wherever it is sitting. And so in these areas, incorporate spirituality, as I said. Then it'll give you expansion, financial expansion also, because it's the 11th Lord. So it'll give you more income, more abundance overall. So those are the things. So caution is in your connection with your children and your superiors, your gurus. Be careful. There shouldn't be any uh, unnecessary expectations, because you may go overboard in your relationship with your children, with your gurus, or even with yourself. So be gentle, stay within the boundaries. Listen to the introspection. We discussed all the mythology, the Mrigatrishna, the Mata Sita in Ramayana, all of that. But other than that, fantastic period for you to set up something, starting August 20th, this transit will be there. So in the meantime, you can start setting up some projects, some things, some initiatives, and be ready for new opportunities when you get those. So that's for the sign of Taurus. Okay. Next, we'll discuss the sign of Gemini. For Gemini, this transit is taking place in your 12th house, Gemini rising, Gemini Lagna. And Jupiter for you is your 7th lord and your 10th lord, right? It's a very important planet here. And while sitting in the 12th house, basically, Jupiter is activating your Moksha Trikona. Moksha Trikona, these are the houses. All right, so these are the houses that Jupiter is aspecting. So Moksha Trikona is the 4th house, 8th house, and the 12th house. So wherever Jupiter is sitting, when it has a trinal aspect, so it'll be activating all these three houses. So what does that mean? First of all, there will be new opportunities, absolutely brand new things will be they'll fall in your lap. With respect to any foreign projects, foreign trips, foreign connections, with respect to also expansion in your subconscious mind, deep spirituality. That is all 12th house, and good time for even foreign travel. And then new real estate opportunities, maybe expansion in your place of residence, your home, and then also expansion of your deep wisdom, that is 8th house, understanding the secrets of the universe. But those things may come very suddenly. You may see sudden results, sudden changes in your life. But Gemini rising will have a very deeply spiritual energy to this transit, because your Moksha Trikona is activated. And then Jupiter, this will be a very intellectual kind of a transit. So you'll have to be very intellectually probe, and then spiritually also. You should be on a spiritual quest, on an intellectual quest to find out the answers, and also enhance your communication with people at your home, with foreigners, foreign people, with the universe. That's the eighth house. So enhance your communication, enhance your intellectual capabilities, and be on a spiritual quest. And then those things will give you huge opportunity, huge expansion in these areas. So that's what's happening for the sign of Gemini. For Gemini, extra caution. There could be issues in relationships. Now, there could be like some secrets coming up because eighth house and 12th house both are activated. And Mrigashira, watch the intersection. We discussed the whole idea about why this could be challenging for relationships. And for Gemini, for you, the eighth house of hidden things, and then 12th house of secrets and secretive enemies and secretive things coming up to the surface. So those are going to be activated. So be careful in your relationship in general with everybody, but especially with foreigners or with your mother or people in your home. So that's a big caution. So that's for the sign of Gemini. All right. Next, we'll see the sign of Cancer. So Cancer rising, Cancer Lagna, Cancer ascendant. And this transit is taking place in your 11th house. And Jupiter is your sixth lord and Jupiter is your ninth lord. Okay, so that's what's happening. And then now from sitting in the 11th house, Jupiter will have a trinal aspect on your Kama Trikona. So basically, your entire Kama Trikona is getting activated. What does that mean? Kama means desires. Trikona means triangle. So in everybody's chart, this third house, seventh house, and 11th house, they're known as Kama Trikona. They are the houses of desire. And Mrigashira, watch the intersection, very, very pertinent, very applicable for Cancer rising. Watch the mythology that we discussed. Uh, you have to be very careful in your relationships because there could be tendency to go overboard or some sort of like infatuation. And in which areas? Why? Because your seventh house is also activated, your 11th house is activated. So before we get into the opportunities and expansion in these areas, you have to be very careful in your relationships. Be very ethical in your relationships. And we discussed the Mriga Trishna in the intro section. Be careful about that. And then secondly, watch your desires. You could have excessive desires. More than any other signs for Cancer rising, this could lead to excessive desires for you, literally Mrigatrishna. And then it's like the never-ending cycle, like you will want more and more and more. But at the end, you figure out that the musk, the fragrance was coming from your own belly. That's the deer. And so keep an eye on your desires. Keep an eye on your relationships. Be very, very ethical in your relationship, especially with your partner and with your business partner and with your friends and with your siblings. Very important. Both younger siblings and older siblings. That's the third and the 11th house. So those are big cautions because your Kama Trikona, which is Kama Trikona is the third house, seventh house, 11th house is totally activated. And Mrigashira is all about Trishna. Mrigashira is all about desires and wanting more and researching and trying to find more things, new things. And so, but this transit will give you a lot of new opportunities in the area of networking, within the city. So excellent opportunities. Go out and talk to people. Go out, enhance your communication, enhance your, connection, networking within the city, but also at large with people on social media. That is 11th house, reaching out to the masses. So unleash your communication, unleash your networking skills, unleash your sales skills, unleash your ability to connect with people, both within the city, short distance travels, but also overall reaching out to the masses through the internet. This will bring more financial income. This will bring opportunities. So you have to grab those opportunities. This will also bring better relationships. If you're single, then you'll have more opportunities to meet people. And if you are in a relationship, then this will grow your relationships. You'll be very, very this will bring expansive energy in your. So one of the remedies to do spiritual things with your partner, and it need not be spiritual only. Discuss how you can grow your wealth with your partner. Together with your partner, that is seventh house. Discuss opportunities and possible new avenues of growing your financial income. That's an excellent remedy. But whatever you do or not, you will get lots of opportunities. It's up to you. You want to grab those opportunities or not. That depends, of course, also depends on your natal chart, on what the Mahadasha, Antardasha you're running. But this transit per se is going to give you opportunities in these areas. So that's for the sign of Cancer. And watch the intersection. All right, so that was Cancer. Next, we'll discuss the sign of Leo. Leo, Lagna Leo, rising Leo, ascendant. For Leo, this transit, Jupiter in Mrigashira, it's a long, more than 3 months transit. Jupiter is transiting through your 10th house. Okay, and Jupiter is your fifth lord, and Jupiter is your eighth lord. So that's the picture. That's what Jupiter is represent in your chart. And while sitting in the 10th house, Jupiter will be aspecting your second house and your sixth house as well. So basically, your Artha Trikona is activated. Artha means the resources. Trikona is the triangle. So these second house, sixth house, and 10th house make Artha Trikona, and Jupiter will be aspecting all three. So for you, this is a period, literally lots of financial expansion. And literally, Jupiter is sitting in your 10th house. So expansion in your career, lots of new opportunities, both if you have a 9 to 5 job, that is sixth house, but also if you have a business, and in general in your career, lots of opportunities, and also to grow your family wealth, that is second house. So you'll see new ideas, you'll see new projects, new initiatives to help grow your family wealth. So those are the big areas. And then also this will give you opportunities to improve your diet, in the food that you eat, that is second house, and also your health in general, that is sixth house. So you'll see much relief in your health, especially like day-to-day issues, acute health issues. Those will see huge improvement. One of the big remedies for Leo is do lots of volunteer work. Because Jupiter in Mrigashira will take you places. This will make you go around and search and search and search, look for new opportunities, new things, watch the intersection. All the Mrigatrishna will be there. And the best remedy, antidote for that is do volunteer work, that is sixth house. Help other people grow in their life. That's the best remedy. And see, Jupiter is also your eighth lord, so there will be deep influence on spirituality. Like you'll be on a spiritual quest. Now, how to grow your career, your family, those things will happen, but with an undertone of spirituality. That is how to grow spiritually. That will bring financial abundance. But also, you'll have a lot of creativity during this transit. It's the fifth lord. And you'll see expansion in the lives of your children also. So lots of areas of your life being impacted in a very positive manner. So as long as you can exercise restraint in relationship with your children, relationship with your co-workers, relationship with your family members, you'll be good. That's the biggest caution for Mrigashira. Watch the intersection also. But otherwise, you'll have huge opportunities in these areas of life. That's for the sign of Leo. Next is the sign of Virgo. So Virgo rising, Virgo Lagna, Virgo ascendant. And for Virgo, this transit is taking place in your ninth house. And Jupiter in Mrigashira for more than 3 months. And Jupiter is your fourth lord, and Jupiter is your seventh lord. So very important planet, especially for relationships. Now, sitting in the ninth house, Jupiter, of course, will be trines to your fifth house and your Lagna. So essentially, your Dharma Trikona is getting activated. What does that mean? Dharma Trikona is the first house, fifth house, and ninth house. Dharma means your duty, and Trikona is the triangle. So basically, Jupiter will be activating your Dharma Trikona. So you'll feel a renewed sense of duty, renewed sense of this deep spirituality. You'll have this urge to follow your dharma. You'll have this urge to be ethical, be grounded, and follow the truth and not do any unethical things. So the one caution is not to do any unethical things during this transit, but you will have ample opportunities and guidance and wisdom to be stay on the path of dharma. That's the key thing. Otherwise, this is going to be a fantastic transit, which will activate uh, your first house and fifth house and your ninth house. So your health will improve, that is first house. Your children's lives will improve, that is fifth house. If you have a romantic relationship, those will improve. Uh, your connection with your gurus will improve. Your higher education will improve, and you'll shine as a guru, as a teacher, as a coach, as a consultant if you already are sharing your wisdom with the world. If not, this is excellent chance, opportunity for you to step up and be a guru, become a guru. Also, good time for higher education. So all those areas will flourish, and you'll see these are brand new opportunities, not like existing projects, existing things you're working on. These are brand new opportunities you'll see fall in your lap with respect to the first house, fifth house, and ninth house. But also your one big caution is be very ethical in your relationship. Watch the intersection. We discussed the Mriga and because Jupiter is your seventh lord, so and your fourth lord, that is your home. Seventh lord is your partner, your spouse, and also business partner. So the seventh lord going into the nakshatra of Mrigashira means you will have this urge, this tendency to have this, enter into this, have you'll feel infatuated towards other people's, spouses or connections or relationships. And so that's the big caution for Virgo rising. You'll also may feel this feeling of restlessness. You may feel restless in areas of children, areas of your own self, your health, your personality, and in with respect to your teaching and being a guru, because the Mriga Trishna will be there. Watch the intersection for that. But just be patient, and new opportunities will start falling in your lap. So excellent time to grow in a lot of areas, especially also your self-development, your personality development, your health, that's your first house. So that's for the sign of Virgo rising. Okay. Next is Libra rising, Libra ascendant, Libra Lagna, Libra rising sign. For Libra rising, Libra Lagna, Libra ascendant, Jupiter, this transit is taking place in your eighth house. Okay. And Jupiter is your third lord, and Jupiter is your sixth lord. And so while sitting in the eighth house, Jupiter will be trines to your having a trinal aspect on your moksha trikona, on your 12th house and your fourth house. So basically, your moksha trikona is activated. Moksha trikona is, moksha means liberation, trikona is the triangle. So this fourth house, eighth house, and 12th house are known as moksha trikona. So we'll discuss what that means. Basically, huge dose of spirituality. So this transit, it's a very long transit. So watch this video and uh, keep coming back to the video and set up and prepare for this big transit that will start on August 20th for more than 3 months. So Moksha Trikona is activated. Moksha means liberation. So you'll have deep interest in spirituality. First of all, discovering the secrets of the universe. That is where Jupiter is sitting in the eighth house. Secondly, activating your subconscious mind, that is 12th house. Your subconscious mind will be completely activated. So you'll have access to the ancestors, past life regression, astral travel, energy healing. Uh, this is the best time among all the 12 signs for Libra rising. Best time for you to go deep into spirituality. Start some esoteric subjects. Start learning astrology or energy healing, hypnotherapy, any of that. Uh, and then also fourth house, what makes you happy? Inner happiness, sukha bhava, sukha sthana, that is fourth house. So Jupiter will be activating that. So then you'll have new opportunities in these areas. There'll be sudden changes, sudden, shifts happening in your life. That's the eighth house. You'll have more opportunities, projects from foreign people, or even travel abroad, uh, foreign culture, learning about foreign things. Those will be ideal. Also, maybe new opportunities in real estate and vehicles and expansion in your residence, renovation, all of those things, expansion in connection with your mother. Uh, be careful about any secrets and things happening in your relationships. But very important. Watch the intersection about the whole idea of Mriga Trishna. For you to be very applicable, because literally Jupiter is sitting in your eighth house of secrets and secretive tendencies. So you can bring that into a positive way by uh, trying to discover the secrets of the universe and working on deep esoteric wisdom, things like that. So that's for the sign of Libra, Libra rising, Libra Lagna, Libra ascendant. So that's for Libra. Next, we'll see the sign of Scorpio. So Scorpio rising, Scorpio Lagna, Scorpio ascendant. For Scorpio, this transit is taking place in your seventh house. A very significant transit. We'll discuss why very unique for Scorpio. And for Scorpio, Jupiter is your second lord, and Jupiter is your fifth lord. So basically, Jupiter is the one of the most important planet for money for Scorpio. Okay, and so while sitting in the seventh house, Jupiter is trines to your having a trinal aspect on your Kama Trikona. Okay, so your Kama Trikona means Kama means desire and Trikona means triangle. So this is the triangle of desire, the third house, the seventh house, and the 11th house. So Jupiter sitting in Mrigashira in your seventh house will be aspecting, activating your Kama Trikona, the third house. So you'll have trinal aspect on your third house and your 11th house. So first of all, the biggest caution is in your relationship. Watch the intersection where we discussed the idea of Mriga Trishna, how Mata Sita also got, fell for that. And for Scorpio, it is 100% applicable for you specifically because Jupiter is sitting in your seventh house of relationships or of partnerships. So you may have this tendency or urge of this infatuation with somebody or something, right? So that's the big caution for you. So Jupiter and Mrigashira will fan the fire. You'll have a lot of excessive desires. That is the big caution for you. Is be careful about that. And especially sitting in the seventh house, I cannot overemphasize. And in the introspection also, so the one of the key personalities we associate Mrigashira is Brooke Shields. So her moon and Venus are in Mrigashira, and so there's a danger of falling for something. Making a mistake in relationships. That's the key thing. That's the big possibility here. You may also feel like restlessness, this urge to have more, more out of your relationships, more out of your desires. So you may have excessive desires during this transit. Be careful about that. But otherwise, overall, this is excellent for a lot of areas of your life. This will grow. This will give you financial abundance, increase in your finances because second house and fifth house ruler activated in Mrigashira. Mrigashira is, new opportunities, new things. Mrigashira is all about searching for new avenues, new projects, new things in life. And Jupiter will expand that. So you'll have good expansive energy with respect to finances. Then, if you're single looking for a relationship, this is an excellent time. This will give you lots of opportunities to meet people. If you're in a relationship already, committed relationship, then this will enhance and grow and expand your relationship. So together as a couple, go on a spiritual quest, go on an intellectual quest, discuss things intellectually and spiritually. That is Jupiter in Mrigashira. And enhance your communication. That's the biggest thing. Mrigashira is a very communicative nakshatra. So talk with your partner, have good, open, and long discussions and communication with your partner, both your spouse as well as business partner. And then literally, all the money houses are being activated, the second house and fifth house, and also the 11th house, because Jupiter is aspecting your 11th house. So huge financial abundance is possible. It doesn't mean that you'll get, millions of dollars. It means you'll get a lot of opportunities at least that you have to grab and work on. So that's the idea. That's what Jupiter and Mrigashira brings. Lots of new opportunities, not any old projects, but new initiatives, new projects, new things in your life. Also, huge opportunities in communication, reaching out to people, networking and sales, and reaching out to the masses. or even short distance travels within the city for networking events, attending the fairs, meeting people, meeting clients face to face, joining some organizations, local organizations, written communication, all your emails and newsletters, focus on that, even on the internet, giving webinars and seminars. Your second house is activated. That's the second lord is in Mrigashira. So excellent time for you to rise and shine and hone in your communication skills. Use your expansive communication skills to reach out to people and that'll give you financial abundance, financial growth as well. So, and then also will bring a lot of creativity. That's fifth house. Good time for your children also. So the two main themes for you for Scorpio rising is your relationships and your children. And relationship could be romantic relationship, that's fifth house, but also your long-term relationship partnerships also, that is seventh house. So this will bring abundance and expansion and growth in your children also, in your children's life. So there'll be new opportunities. So overall, fantastic. A lot of areas will grow, except that you need to be cautious about, being ethical and truthful in your relationship and not to fall for the Mrigatrishna. Watch the intersection for all the mythology and some remedies there. So that's for Scorpio. Okay. Next is Sagittarius. Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius Lagna, Sagittarius ascendant. This transit is taking place in your sixth house. And for Sagittarius, of course, Jupiter is your Lagna Lord and Jupiter is your fourth Lord. All right. So from here, now sitting in the sixth house, Jupiter is having a trinal aspect on your second house and on your 10th house. So your Artha Trikona is activated. Artha means resources, and Trikona is the triangle. So this is the triangle of resources, that is the second house. The sixth house and 10th house are known as the Artha Trikona, and Jupiter will activate all of that. So this period will bring huge expansion in your finances. At least you'll get huge opportunities, and that you may grab and start working on. Be careful in your relationship with your co-workers. That's the big caution here for Sagittarius, because sixth house, 10th house, both are activated. And Mrigashira has this big issue with, they may make mistake in their relationship. Watch the intersection. We discussed the concept of Mrigatrishna in detail and how Mata Sita fell for the deer and all of that. So those things apply for Sagittarius, especially at your work, in your profession, in your job, with your coworkers. If you're cautious about that, then otherwise huge opportunities and expansion in your career, in your work job, in your health routine. So your health will improve. You'll also start doing more exercise, health routine, all of that. And you'll also pay more attention on your diet. You'll research and search and find better ways of eating, better diet, better food, more sattvic food. And this all will happen because you want to improve your personality yourself. That is your Lagna. Your Lagna Lord is in Mrigashira. That means the number one thing is wherever the Lagna Lord goes, that is the essence. So you want to do that. So Lagna Lord in Mrigashira means you'll be on a quest. You'll be on a spiritual quest. You'll be on an intellectual quest to improve yourself. That is the overall theme of Sagittarius. And your Lagna Lord is pushing you to reach new avenues, to find new opportunities and new ways of improving yourself and your spiritual, make progress on your spiritual path. So that's for the sign of Sagittarius. Next, we'll see the sign of Capricorn. So for Capricorn, rising Capricorn, Lagna Capricorn, ascendant, this transit is taking place in your fifth house. Okay. And Jupiter is the ruler of your 12th house and your third house. Okay. So the 12th Lord and the third Lord is transiting through your fifth house in the Mrigashira Nakshatra. And this is a long transit. It's over 3 months, starting August 20th. And so sitting here in the fifth house, Jupiter is having a trinal aspect on your first house and your ninth house. So your Dharma Trikona is activated. What does that mean? Dharma means, duty. And Trikona is the triangle. So these are the three houses, the first house, fifth house, and ninth house. They represent the Dharma Trikona. So those will be completely activated. So you'll be pushed, you'll be urged to follow your Dharma, to focus on what is the right thing to do and what is your spiritual purpose, what is your goal of life. That is your Dharma. Find out your Dharma and follow your Dharma. That is the key theme for this transit. This will help you figure out that. Mrigashira is all about searching and new ways and new opportunities. So this transit is along over 3 months. And this will give you opportunities in improving yourself. That is the first house, your personality, improving your connection with your children, improving your connection with your romantic partner, if you have any, or if you're looking for a romantic relationship, this will give you lots of opportunities. Also, this is good time for higher education, to study with the gurus, or you yourself be a guru and share your wisdom with the world. Step up. This is the time for that. This is excellent transit for that. Also good time for long distance travel, pilgrimage, because both your 12th house and ninth house are getting activated. So make a trip with your Sangha, for pilgrimage, or also big opportunities from foreign countries. And this will enhance your communication skills also. That's the third house ruler is involved here. So those are some of the things for Capricorn rising. And you have to be careful about your relationship with your children, with the gurus, or any hidden things going on, or especially also with your younger siblings, because there is a tendency to, get into any unethical kind of relationships in this nakshatra. Mrigashira is known for that. Watch the intersection where we discuss the concept of Mrigatrishna in detail. And we discussed the Ramayana where Mata Sita fell for this golden deer and all of that. So be cautious in your relationship with people who are represented by the fifth house, by the ninth house, by the 12th house, by the third house, and your own relationship with yourself as well. Be truthful and honest. So that's for the sign of Capricorn. Next is Aquarius rising. So for Aquarius, this transit is taking place in your fourth house. And Jupiter, of course, for Aquarius is the money planet. Jupiter is the ruler of your 11th house and your second house. And while sitting in the fourth house, Jupiter is activating your Moksha Trikona. Okay. I'll explain what that means. So first of all, this is a long transit, more than 3 months, starting August 20th. So prepare for this. Come back to this video and watch what areas will be triggered, and set up some things, some projects, something initiatives in those areas. And then you'll get huge opportunities as well. So we'll discuss all of that, what that means. First of all, there will be, as I said, the Moksha Trikona is activated. Moksha means liberation. Trikona is the triangle. So that these are three houses: the fourth house, eighth house, and 12th house. These are known as Moksha Trikona. And Jupiter sitting in the fourth house will be aspecting your eighth house and 12th house. So this is completely activating your Moksha Trikona. The biggest thing about Moksha Trikona is that it leads you to deep spirituality. And anyway, Mrigashira is all about this spiritual quest also, Jupiter being there especially. Not always. Mrigashira itself is not spiritual quest, it's just searching, searching, searching. But Jupiter in Mrigashira is spiritual quest. And now, because for Aquarius rising, this is activating your Moksha Trikona. So this deeply means you will find answers to your spiritual questions. Who am I? What is the secret of universe? What is the purpose of existence? That is all eighth house. And also it will activate your subconscious mind. Who were my ancestors? What is my connection with the ancestors? You'll get blessings and guidance from your ancestors. So dive deep into spirituality. Start learning astrology. Start learning hypnotherapy, past life regressions. Just practice those things. Listen to some of the guided meditations on YouTube. So this is a really powerful transit that will activate your spiritual quest and your subconscious mind. Then literally you may have find a bigger home or renovation in your home, good opportunities for real estate and vehicles, good opportunities from foreign countries, from abroad, And also this may bring sudden changes in you may get like windfall of money. That is the eighth house. Uh, Especially because Jupiter is the money planet for you. Why? Because Jupiter is the second lord, which is the family wealth, and Jupiter is the 11th lord, which is your income from your profession, from your job, from your work. And so same planet rules both the second house and 11th house, that is Jupiter. And so whatever is happening with Jupiter will deeply affect your finances. So if Jupiter is in Mrigashira, you'll find new opportunities in your finances. So you'll feel more abundant. You'll get more abundance during this transit. At least you'll get lots of opportunities. You have to grab those. Uh, Now, one big caution is this idea of Mriga Trishna. Watch the intersection. We discussed this whole mythology with Mata Sita and falling for this deer, this golden deer. So be careful in your relationship that there are no secrets involved in any of your relationship, especially with your mother, with your family members, with your friends. All those relationships will be scrutinized, and you'll have this inclination, this urge to just go unethical ways, and some secrets may be revealed. That's the 8th house and 12th house getting activated. So that's a big caution. But other than that, overall, enhance your connection with your spirit, and also what makes you happy. Find out what gives you inner happiness through lots of meditation and deep healing. That is the 4th house being activated. So that's for the sign of Aquarius. Next, finally, we'll talk about Pisces, Pisces rising, Pisces Lagna, Pisces Rashi. For Pisces, this transit is taking place in your 3rd house. And Jupiter is, of course, your Lagna Lord, and Jupiter is your 10th Lord. So very important planet for you. And sitting in the 3rd house, Jupiter is actually activating your Kama Trikona. Jupiter is having a trinal aspect on your 7th house and your 11th house. So what does that mean? So first of all, this is a long transit, more than 3 months, from August 20th through November 28th. So prepare for it, set up things, projects, initiatives that will discuss what areas. Um, and then this is activating your Kama Trikona. Kama means desires, Trikona means triangle. So these are 3 houses which represent our desires. That's why they're called Kama Trikona. The 3rd house, 7th house, and 11th house. So biggest caution for Pisces, keep your desires in check. Secondly, be very ethical and truthful in your relationships. For Pisces, the Kama Trikona is activated, so there may be a huge heightened tendency for this Mriga Trishna. Watch the intersection where we discuss this concept of Mriga Trishna and how Mata Sita fell for this golden deer and some other important things and some remedies. So Pisces rising, be ethical in your relationship. Be very, very careful. Otherwise, there may be trouble. And then secondly, uh, this transit will bring new opportunities in your 3rd house matters, which is communication, networking. You may be signing new contracts, but also reaching out to the masses, local, also within the city, communication, networking, sales, all that areas will be activated. You have huge opportunities in these areas, and also expansion in your relationship, in your partnerships, both your personal and your business partnership. So, of course, the caution is that you should be very ethical in your relationship, but nevertheless, this will give you huge opportunities to either enter into new partnership, or if you're already have a relationship, then this will grow your relationship. And both of you can also work on improving your financial wealth. That is 11th house is getting activated. So work with your partner to improve your financial wealth. But irrespective, you will come across a lot of new opportunities, new initiatives, new projects that will come your way to improve all of these areas that we discussed: your income, your networking, your skills, and also your relationship, and also your career, because the 10th lord is being activated. This is the 10th lord that is in Mrigashira. So big opportunities for your career, for your work, and also for your self-improvement, your personality development, and improvement in your health. So that is for the sign of Pisces. So that is essentially all the 12 signs. If you like the content, please, big request to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. That really helps grow the channel. That's what keeps us going. Secondly, leave a comment, even if whether it's working, how it's working for you, or if you have any questions or any clarifications you need. I read every single comment and then respond to the ones that need a response. And so that's how I know you are benefiting from these and give me more ideas about what other things you would like to see. And once again, thank you for the paid members. And check out our courses. We teach nakshatras and transits and dasha and chart interpretation. Lots of courses already. Some are going on. Live courses you can join. You can download the recorded courses also on LMS. Lots of options. So again, thank you for your support. Thank you for your time. May this transit be very, very blissful and abundant for all of us. Namaskar.